today we're officially making that announcement and also launching a program called Sliding for Hope. We've got a national team bobsled that's wrapped in the Susan G. Komen For the Cure theme, and that's going to stay through the 2014 games in Sochi. And what we're going to do is allow people that want to honor those individuals that are part of this movement on the sleds by placing their names on this particular bobsled. And that's what the Sliding for Hope program is all about. I also want to make an announcement that the first name that we're putting on this sled as of this morning is Wendy Azevedo.
My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 1 year old. My sister, she was 2, so she had two little baby girls at the time. She was really young, 33 years old, so 26 years ago. When she was diagnosed with breast cancer, she was given about a 50-50 chance of survival at that point. So two babies, 50-50 chance, pretty scary thing for my family. She's now a 26-year survivor, and she since has pretty much dedicated her life to breast cancer awareness. October is always a month where my mom has us doing ribbons, helping her out. She's always traveling to different locations, and I'm just trying to do everything she can possibly do to help out. So thank you guys for everything you're doing. It's an honor. It was an honor this year for Bree and I to be able to slide in a sled that was wrapped in the Susan G. Komen wrap. So thank you for everything you're doing, and really appreciate it.
Thank you, Emily, from the bottom of our hearts. This is so exciting for us. In 1981, a regular young woman named Nancy Brinker was losing her sister to breast cancer. And when Susie, as she was affectionately called by those who knew her, knew that she wasn't going to make it, she looked at Nancy and asked her to make a promise that she would do something to help all of the women and their families who were dealing with this devastating disease. We are very proud to say that 30 years after Nancy made that promise to Susie, we're changing the world. 1.6 million people participate in our Race for the Cure events around the world, and women across the globe are proudly displaying their pink ribbons and proudly exclaiming that they are survivors. Our mission is that we will end breast cancer forever, very simply put. In order to do that, we need a lot of help. At Komen, we talk about the people that are volunteers, our partners, our supporters. We say everyone's a member of the Komen family. And I know in this sport, you talk a lot about your teammates. And this morning when Ashley and I were at the airport in Dallas getting ready to come here, we were wearing these really cool shirts. And some man looked at me and he said, "What does your shirt say?" I said, "Well, U.S. Bobsled and Skeleton Federation." He goes, "Good for you." And I was so proud that just for a minute, he thought that I was one of your teammates. And the more I thought about it on the plane ride up here, I thought, well, I'm not one of the athletes, but today we're joining your team, and I would like to officially welcome you all to the Komen family.
And we're dancing in the minefields. We're sailing in the storms. And this is harder than we dreamed, but I believe that's what the promise is for.
She went through radiation and chemo, and was a very, very critical situation. And she had 6 surgery, but after 6 years she's better, and it's looked like 99.9% she survived. So I think it's an excellent project that U.S. Bobsled and Skeleton Federation involved, and it's affect everybody. Look at my example or Emily Azevedo, and I appreciate that my federation take care of this issue too.
And it says, oh, that's awesome.
So there's nothing left
Congratulations.
to fear.
Fantastic. Yeah, thank you
So
so
I'll walk
much.
with you in the shadowlands till the shadows disappear. 'Cause he promised not to leave us.